What do Poland, Czechia, Chile, Liechtenstein, Hungary, Malaysia, Morocco and Indonesia have in common?
They've all produced one F1 driver. How we tell their stories?
Number 1. Zsolt Baumgartner. Born in Debrecen, Hungary in 1981, Zsolt really came onto the scene in F3000. His first year wasn't really anything special. In fact, it was just bad. Look at these horrendous results, but he still has his teammates to compare against, right? Well, not really. This is the only teammate I could find, and yeah, there's his results. Okay then, will he make it to F1 at this rate? I wouldn't have hired him. The next 2 years were lacklustre, joining the team that regularly fought for wins before, with the best result of P7 at his home track in Budapest. Another season, this time with QUALI Motorsport, and his best finish was a P5 in Monaco. Was he ready for F1? No one really thought so. But then this happened. Furman's crash put him out of the race. And who drove the car for the rest of the weekend? Our friend Zsolt. He retired. Not so fun. In Italy, he finished P11, which is actually almost better than his average F3000 position. And that was season over, until 2004. A DNF in Australia to start, and an impressive P16 in Malaysia. So far we've got a different Zsolt to our F3000 friend, until a DNF in Bahrain. Imola started slow, with a spin, then finished with a P16. And he got Q2 in Spain, before a DNF. I'm not going to go through all of the season now, but here are some highlights. P9 at Monaco, points in a Minardi at the US Grand Prix, the most unlucky time to be lapped, and finally, his old team getting revenge on him. And that was career over. Number 2, Thomas Eng. Born in Liberec, Czechoslovakia, now Czechia, in 1976, Thomas started racing in Ford Fiestas. An F1 driver began in a mum's car. Wow. He made it to F3000 in 2001 and got third in the championship, which isn't bad in his debut, with 2 wins at Catalonia and the Nürburgring. Time for F1? Maybe. And then this happened. That hurt. And another crash gave another driver in this list their debut. At Monza on his debut, he qualified Alonso, and then finished P12. A crash in the USA set him off for the start of the weekend, but then he came back for P13, and Suzuka went a bit. He returned to F3000 and won the title, but had it stripped for being high. And that was career over. Number 3, Alex Yoong. Born in Kuala Lumpur in 1976, like Thomas, he began in saloon cars. In 1995 he won the Malaysian Championship, and moved to Formula Renault in 1996, and finished outside of the top 10. After a failed Formula 3 attempts, he moved to Formula 3000, and got an incredible 3-race streak of 3 DNQs, and had 2 further races where he had DNFs. An incredible season. 2 lacklustre seasons in Formula Nippon, where his best result was P7. It was clearly time for F1. 2 races at the start of his career were plagued with DNFs, it's Minardi, and a P16 in Suzuka to round off his season. In fact, FP1 made a really good video about him, link in the description. An impressive P7 in Australia, which meant points, was his career highlight. He was dragged down to earth with a DNF at his home track in Malaysia, and only finished 4 more races that season. And that was career over. Number 4, Ricky von Oppel. Hey, European viewers, you guys have Opels, right? This guy's great granddad started the company, and yet I pronounce them both differently. Opel, Oppel. Anyway, born in 1947 in New York City, as all ethnic Liechtensteiners are. Also, Ricky is basically German. His family just moved to Liechtenstein. He had a strong start to his career. Being born into a family like that, of course his life would have revolved around cars. And so Ricky went and won the British F3 title and went and signed for Ensign and made his debut at the 1973 French Grand Prix. We were going to see a whole new Ricky. Ricky scored no points, and he didn't score higher than P13, which was at Silverstone, and that was because of a massive pile-up. Ricky got 2 P9s in 1974, and that was career over. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you learned something. If you are from any of these countries, just let me know, and you'll see me in the next video. Peace out.